lazy today? Yes. Did I have to make this video once I saw this? Also, yes. So bear with me. This is probably the only time you'll see my face today, but let's get into it.
Morning, everybody. I'm really needing help with food today. Tomorrow's the day I can get.
You see, the problem is, Lori, this is now every day. You have needed help every day, right? What you're failing to understand is that you get food stamps, and maybe if you weren't blowing $50 on useless junk, you'd have food, right? So at 44 years old, it is your responsibility to make sure that the money that you get from the government lasts, right? We're not even going to talk about the video that I saw with the Lunchables delivery because that is disgusting. Enough is enough. Yesterday it was you just need to feed your kid. Now the internet knows how you really feel about your kids, right? So good luck.
Help. My stomach is talking to me.
I mean, even if that were the case, I'm failing to see how it is the internet's problem, right? Like, I don't understand why it is the internet's problem if your stomach is growling. I just don't understand. And I'll say it again. If it was a one-time thing and you actually were grateful for the help that you've gotten, right, nobody would have anything to say. But you get on this app every day and it's something else. Every day.
My haters. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. But my health's important too.
The only thing that you're trying to do is actively bleed the internet for everything that you could get from it. That's just facts.
And my furniture and everything will be here this week coming. Everything's falling in play this week, y'all. Everything. God's good.
Only a fucking psychopath that was delusional would believe that living your life and things are falling into place, because things are quite literally falling apart around you and you just don't even see it. It's quite cause for concern. But hey, you keep getting on the internet and doing what you're doing, and then you'll wonder why somebody that is not your kid's father will be raising them, because you are quite literally handing over all the proof to see that you are unfit.
Please. I know I got a lot of haters out there and I don't understand why. Sit back and get to know me. You know, whether a time or two or three or four where you needed help or where you were knocked down so friggin' low and had nobody to go to. No family because they up in heaven watching over you with God. Y'all have a heart.
Why are you acting like the people that sit with us weren't at one time your friends and longtime followers? Why are you acting like they're all just haters? There are people that were your friends that sit in my lives now, Lori. Gaslighting. Perfect example of gaslighting right there, right? No, Lori, you had good people in your life, but you use them as transactions. People are not transactions. People are people, right? And just like you have feelings, so do they. So the audacity of you to get on this app and again be begging for something else is wild to me. You are the reason that you don't have people, Lori, because of the way you treat them. So I don't know why people like you say haters. What exactly would people be hating on? The fact that you're a 44-year-old woman and you have to come to the internet daily. Is that what people should be hating on? They're not haters. They're people holding you accountable for your shitty actions.
Y'all have a heart, man. I'm not scamming. I need food. So I'm scamming people because I need food and I need to eat.
You get food stamps, Lori. Where are your food stamps? Where are your food stamps? Because, let's remember, you only had access to one child, right? So where did all your food stamp money go? I mean, you were feeding the neighborhood dog Slim Jims, right? Maybe you should have kept your food stamps for yourself. There are people that are on this app in worse fucking positions than you are, and they never get on the internet and ask for money. Yet you are comfortable enough doing it every single day, despite the fact that you've gotten over what I can prove, $4,000 from people. Enough is enough.
People said they would DoorDash. A lot of people said, okay, I can do a food order, Walmart, this. Quit with the games, y'all. Quit with the games. Y'all play too much.
I happen to know that you've gotten many DoorDash orders. I also happen to know that somebody was kind enough to spend their money to send you a DoorDash order, and you put your nose up at it. Get a fucking job, Lori. That's what you should do. You have more money coming in as your income than most single families do. And yet, they don't get on this app asking for shit. You're an entitled for what? I have no idea. I don't know what gives you the sense of entitlement that you have. But enough is enough. A normal person would be grateful that somebody on this app helped them to begin with. But you just see it as an endless pit of get. That's not what this is. And then you're upset that people are calling you out for it. Don't be a piece of shit.
And quit calling DCS. Quit. Just quit. Grow up. We are adults. I am a queen like you are a queen or a king.
I'm going to explain this to you. I hope you understand. There are people watching what you're doing, and they are mandated reporters, meaning it is their job to report your behavior, okay? So the fact that you're throwing all the things that normally work, right? Your dead, deceased family, you're starving, it's just enough. Stop trying to emotionally manipulate people, all right? Because I'm not going to let it fly, which is the only reason you're getting this video out of me today. Because you've gotten enough. You have gotten enough from the people on the internet. At 44 years old, you should be embarrassed that daily you wake up and log into a live to fucking beg. You should be embarrassed. And that, my dear, will never be queen behavior.
May not now, but eventually we'll need help. And I hope this would never happen to you. I'm glad that you guys would like to sit back and see my children watch their mom go down. And watch their mom.
Cue the small violin. That was the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. You don't give a damn about those children. You don't. They are in a much safer place. They are in a better environment than you can give. And sometimes, as parents, we have to sacrifice our own feelings. But you don't know much about that, right? And yes, there are people that may need help. But you make it a fucking pattern. And that is the problem that the internet has with you, is that you made it a pattern. You could have gotten on this app a couple of months ago, gotten the $700 that you got to move out of Andy's because he was abusive, never asked again, and none of this would be happening. You did this to yourself because you are too fucking lazy to get up and get a motherfucking job.
Their mom go down. And watch their mom not be healthy. Mental health matters.
Mental health does matter. So why do you do your kids the way you do? You don't give a fuck about them. You're on the internet begging for you. We heard what your kids said, that you physically and mentally abused them. We heard it. We heard it right when they were talking to the police. All right? So you are hitting all the marks, right? And you are not going to like where you end up. I promise you. You might want to go talk to Victoria because you're not too far behind her.